What's going on, guys? Alright, so I got a big package today. Big, thick package. And I got... how big that is. And I got this from JillPoo3. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, calm down. Alright, so, the first game I got, I'm gonna hide underneath the Super Mario Bros. Wii strategy guide that I bought at Blockbuster. And we'll look at that in a minute. Let's pull out the other games we got here. Now, I traded JillPoo3 one of my copies, one of the first printing copies of 25th Mario Anniversary for the Wii. I traded two of those out at the value of what I paid for them, $30. And I got some pretty good NES games out of it. So, let's see what we got here. So, yeah, I traded him that and, you know, a handful of my NES games. Those remain to be a surprise, though. So, let's see what surprise NES games he sent me besides the one that I know of. Alright. Journey to Silius. This is a really good game. Sunsoft game. You know, it's a platformer. It's one of the left to right platformers. Sunsoft, my favorite game by Sunsoft is Blaster Master. As far as platforming goes, though, this game offers some pretty cool platforming features, and it gets pretty tough near the end, and it has some cool backstory to go behind it, as it was apparently, and who knows, I don't know if this is true or not, or if people have actually proved it, or somebody out there specifically said, but apparently everybody says that this was supposed to be, Sunsoft was trying to get the Terminator license. Sunsoft had the license to Batman, and did Batman games and stuff, so they tried to get this, and it didn't work, so they made their own game. This is a great game here, so pop that up in the collection. I believe I have a copy of this one already, and I'm going to just compare those and put that with the other one there. Hopefully one's probably better than the other. Now, the next game we got, now this one I do need. This is a Tao game. It's called Arkanoid. I do not believe if this is the game where you are Mario at the bottom, but just might be. It's a Tao game, but it is licensed by Nintendo. So here we go, Arkanoid, and it's got a red label there with white writing. That's gonna look good right up there in the AR section of my video game shelf. I've been wanting this game for a while. I always loved this game, and it's just one of those games I never picked up because I never saw it for any type of cheap price like this. It's always $10 or $15 at Slackers, and looks like he got a good price for this at Play and Trade. So yeah, sweet. I'm really excited to get that. Thank you. I'm going to play that in a second. I'll save this one for now. And the other game I got is an FCI game, Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Heroes of the Lance. This is a battery-packed game. Put this up there with my other copy there, and you know, it's always good to have, especially if you have battery games, it's good to have backup copies of them, because sometimes data is saved in them, and I mean, if one goes bad, you always have the other one, and you can always swap out parts too. So yeah, sweet, thank you for that one. Now, here is a copy of Gorilla War, and, of course, he says, don't forget to look inside G-War for a surprise. Now, he could have left these three sealed, and this one not sealed, and, well, being an NES master, I know the weight of this, so right when I picked this up, I didn't read the note. I said, ooh, there's something in there, just because it's not a battery game, so. Yeah, so, let's do that now before we look at the other game I got. Well, let's look at the other game I got. Alright, it is an HES game. It's an Australian game. I wanted just to pick one of these up just to get my hands on one. I might be doing some trades, some purchasing later on with some people that I've been talking to in Australia. And I just want to know what these cards look like, know what I'm getting into. So I got a fairly cheaper one, and that is Maxi 15 pack. Yep. This is F1 City War. This one, excuse me, has Death Race on it, and it has, well, actually, this one's a little different. It's got City War, Puzzle, Death Race, not Pyramid, Tiles of Fate, Crazy Creatures, Blackjack, not Double Strike, Dudes with Attitudes, Stack 'em, Death Bots, Rad Racket, Chiller, Solitaire, Menace Beach, and Shockwave. So it pretty much has all the games that this Maxi 15 has. Except, like I showed you, this one is the first printing Maxi 15, and this one is the Australian version, the HES version of the Maxi 15. And this is the red label one. There is the green label one, which is comparable to this one, as it has Pyramid and Double Strike on it. And this one is the actual game that was sold. There's a green label one with Pyramid and Double Strike on it, and this is the red label one with Death Race and Blackjack on it. So yeah, oh sweet. Thanks for picking me this up, JillPoo. Thanks for acquiring this for me, and I'm really excited to see how these work here. Just get in there and play that, and just figure it out. So those screws, they aren't Nintendo screws. They're yeah, and apparently this had a lot of dirt and mud on it from down under. So JillPoo had to do some cleaning of it, and it looks good. So yeah, pop that in there, put another cart in the top, and play the game. Alright, now let's open up Guerrilla Wars. Probably wondering what that was for. This holds the key to get into my games. There we go. Here's the smaller one, the 3.8. Yeah, I'm most likely going to be putting this Mario Brothers magazine or strategy guide up for trade in my next trade video. Picked it up for about 18 bucks at a going out of business Blockbuster. And while picking it up, I look online to see how much it's selling for, and there's 3 on eBay going for about 30 to 45 bucks. So I picked it up for 18 something and figured I'm used to trade with. Alright, now we got that one opened up. Let's see what we got. Alright. Haha, secret note. Throwing my screws everywhere there. Oh, I'm climbing underneath the camera. Alright, so, here's the secret message from JillPoo3. I like to hide things in video games. Especially for those of us who have the keys to open up the video games. We can hide things in. Alright, here it is. Haha, secret letter. Hey, Vinny Black Lodge. I really liked the video made where you read all the letters and got them from fellow YouTubers. I still have all of mine and cherish them all through. It took almost 2 weeks, but I finally got your HES game. Is in one 15-to-1 card from Australia. Believe it or not, I really did try to clean it as best I could. Maybe you know better tricks than I do. I'll open up and see what it looks like in the cracks. I added a few extra NES games because we are both hardcore NES collectors and I think you would love them. Glad we could do a trade. I do love them and I actually needed that Arkanoid, so I'm really excited for that. Thank you. Glad we could do a trade and I would love to make another trade again soon. Love your channel, so keep up the great work. Kudos. Ditto to you, JillPoo. I'm just kidding, I was trying to think of a cheesy 90s word and I said 2 of them. This letter will self-destruct in 15 seconds or so. Alright, well, I'm not going to put it in my normal shelf then if it's going to self-destruct. I'm going to put it back in this game. Phew, that scared me. Alright, so, once again, we got that Maxi 15 from Australia, HES card, Home Entertainment System, AUS. There's, I think, 26 of these, or 19, or 16 of these in the entire HES collection. And we've added Arkanoid to the collection. And I got a few extra copies of some other great games there. So once again, thank you, JillPoo3, Dave, and everybody. If you're already not watching his channel, go check it out. You'll have some fun over there. He's got the best Tuesday show on the block. Well, the best Nintendo Junkies Tuesday show on the block, that is. So, peace.